In a world where artificial intelligence, AI, is revolutionizing industries faster than ever, the big question arises. Can AI outperform humans in tasks that have always felt uniquely ours? Whether it's writing stories, creating AI-powered art, solving complex problems, or even beating humans at their own games, who does it better? There's only one way to find out. First, let's break down the two major types of AI. Weak doesn't mean less powerful, it just means it's designed for specific tasks. Think of virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa, AI-powered recommendation systems like those on Netflix and Spotify, or facial recognition. This is where machine learning comes into play, as it helps AI models recognize patterns and make decisions. From choosing your next binge watch to recommending music, weak AI has already mastered these tasks. The second type of AI is Now, this is the big one. AGI doesn't exist yet, but it could. Imagine an AI that can understand, learn, and perform across a wide range of tasks at a human-like level, with emotional depth and intuition. While AGI remains a topic for quantum computing enthusiasts and futurists, it holds enormous potential for industries like healthcare, education, and even autonomous vehicles. But how does AI-powered content creation stack up against human intelligence in specific tasks like writing stories? AI tools like GPT-4 can crank out stories, but can they match the emotional punch of classics like Romeo and Juliet or Anna Karenina? Could AI have come up with the drama of the Montagues and Capulets, or that train wreck of a love affair in Anna Karenina? Sure, AI can whip up a story in seconds, but does it feel anything? Can it bring that heart-wrenching emotion that makes you want to cry? For example, in 2020, The Guardian published an entire article written by GPT-3. It was smooth, well-written, even convincing. This was in the technology's infancy. Since then, OpenAI has released version after version of ChatGPT that's made it incredibly hard to tell the difference between AI and human writing. The real difference, however, is when it comes to writing stories with soul that capture the human experience. AI could try, but it doesn't always dig into the subtle things that make you love or hate the characters. It's like when you buy food you know how to make. It might be tasty, but deep down inside, you reckon you could do a better job. AI is getting close, but it's unlikely that the next great novel will be AI generated. AI also loses the plot because it can get a little too excited. Some AI stories are kinda like those weird dreams where everything makes sense until it doesn't. It might start with a hero saving the day, but suddenly they're fighting a giant marshmallow for no reason. Sure, AI can follow a plot, but keeping it emotional and meaningful, that's a human job. AI lacks the life experience, heartbreak, and existential crises that authors pour into their work. It might understand what to write, but doesn't know why it matters. That's the magic only humans bring. Or take George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones. Martin didn't plan everything in a spreadsheet. He let the characters evolve naturally. One day, Jon Snow's dead. The next day, just kidding, he's alive. Can AI do that? Sure, it can randomize stuff, but making twists and turns that actually feel organic and surprising, that's a human talent. The big issue is that AI doesn't get the why behind storytelling. Sure, it can throw together a Victorian novel knockoff, but does it understand why Dickens wrote about the French Revolution in A Tale of Two Cities? Probably not. Dickens was capturing the raw emotion and tension of the time, stuff you can't teach an algorithm. At the end of the day, AI is like a talented intern. It's got potential and great for some tasks, but it's not running the show. When it comes to deep, emotional storytelling, the stuff that makes you laugh, cry, and think about life, humans win this category. But what about creating art? Is there a chance AI wins? Art has always been one of those things that humans absolutely dominate. I mean, we've got Picasso, Da Vinci, Van Gogh, but now we've got AI stepping up, and the question is, can it make just as jaw-dropping art as the greats, or is it just doodling in the margins? First, let's give credit where it's due. AI art generators are wild. They can mix colors and styles in ways even some top artists might not have considered. Do you want to mash up a Van Gogh's Starry Night with some Picasso-level weirdness? Done. AI's got you. But does AI really get what it's doing? Does it understand the centuries of culture, history, and emotion behind each piece? Case in point, back in 2018, there was this AI-generated painting called Portrait of Edmund de Bellamy. It sold for a ridiculous $432,000 at Christie's. The painting? Kinda cool. It had this glitchy, old-school vibe, like a portrait from a haunted house. But people were like, wait, what's the story behind this? And that's where AI falls a bit flat. See, when a human artist paints, there's usually a deeper meaning. Maybe they're telling a story about love, struggle, or society, or maybe they just had a really bad breakup and needed to paint it out. There's intent behind every brushstroke. With AI, it's more like, here's what my data says looks good, without any emotional depth. Emotional connection is huge in art. Take Van Gogh's Starry Night. When you see that painting, you can feel the emotion behind it, like you're peeking into his soul. But with AI-powered art, it's more like, oh, that looks cool, and then you move on. Another big thing to consider is context. Artists create pieces that are loaded with cultural and political commentary. AI can mimic styles, but it's not out there fighting for a cause or making a statement. Again, I'm tempted to pick humans for this category. Let's now talk about problem solving. Whether it's cracking a math puzzle or diagnosing a tricky medical condition, we've gotta ask, can AI outthink us? Well, in some ways, yeah, it totally can, but it's not perfect. When it comes to crunching numbers and analyzing data, AI beats us, no contest. Give AI a math puzzle and it'll solve it faster than you can. Take the medical field, for example. AI is like a data wizard. It can sift through millions of medical records, spot patterns, and suggest diagnoses quicker than any doctor. A perfect example is IBM's Watson. It diagnosed a rare form of leukemia in a patient by analyzing millions of oncology papers in just minutes in 2016. Imagine trying to do that yourself. It'd literally take years. Watson went full Sherlock on that case, and the speed and accuracy were mind-blowing. So, AI is the MVP when the task is all about data and logic. Problems with supply chain management? Managed. Need a super complex equation handled? Solved. You need a needle in a haystack solution, and AI's out there like, haystack? No problem. Needle found. But here's the twist. When the problem isn't just about crunching numbers or looking for patterns, but needs a little human intuition, empathy, or moral judgment, that's where AI hits a wall. Could AI handle a courtroom case where it's not just facts but ethics at play? Probably not. Or how about making a call in a life or death medical situation where no amount of data can guarantee the right choice? Yeah, that's still a human call. AI is amazing for tasks where logic and data analysis are important. And as long as moral judgment and human intuition aren't involved, AI definitely wins this category. What's the score now? 2-1 in favor of humans. Let's see if AI can make a comeback in another category. Games have always been where humans and AI go head-to-head. From chess to video games, it's been a showdown for the ages. So, who's winning? Well, it kinda depends on the game. Remember the iconic battle between Garry Kasparov and IBM's Deep Blue in the 90s? That was when AI flexed its muscles and beat the reigning chess champ. Then fast forward to 2016, when AlphaGo took on Lee Sedol in Go, another complex game. AlphaGo didn't just win, it made moves that nobody saw coming, not even the grandmasters. It was like watching AI pull a Houdini on the board. The AI's computational power and ability to crunch endless possibilities gave it a serious edge. That win over Lee Sedol was a huge moment, proving that AI could dominate games ruled by logic and strategy. But when we move to the world of video games, that's where humans still hold some cards. Games like chess or Go are all about planning moves in advance, and AI can master that. But in video games, things get unpredictable. There's chaos, changing environments, and those sneaky little tricks. AI can follow patterns, sure, but we humans, we're crafty. We adapt, improvise, and throw curveballs that AI sometimes can't handle. So, regarding strategy-heavy games like chess or Go, AI is a straight-up beast. But in video games, where flexibility and unpredictability reign supreme, us humans still manage to come out on top. For now at least. I'm calling it a draw for this category, so humans still have the lead. But let's now talk about innovation and invention. The future of AI in innovation is truly exciting. It's already helping to design new materials, develop complex algorithms, and even create life-saving drugs. Take 2020, for example. AI-powered innovation led to the discovery of a brand new antibiotic called halicin, capable of taking down dangerous superbugs. Impressive, right? But there's a catch. That breakthrough was based on decades of human research, studies, and data. AI was the accelerator, but humans laid the groundwork. As AI advances, it's not just about breakthroughs in innovation. Concerns about data privacy and security are also rising. AI in cybersecurity has become a major player, helping companies detect threats before they happen. But with great power comes great responsibility. And as AI grows more powerful, the ethical question looms. How do we ensure these systems are used responsibly? The future of AI ethics will be crucial in shaping industries like autonomous weapons and AI in healthcare, where the impact can be life-altering. Responsible AI practices are becoming more critical by the day. AI excels at processing vast amounts of information, speeding up discoveries, and spotting patterns we might miss. But here's the thing. AI doesn't dream up ideas out of nowhere. It's not coming up with wild imaginative concepts like, what if we could fly to Mars on a pizza-powered jetpack? Those out-of-the-box ideas, the ones that push the boundaries, still come from human creativity and curiosity. Think of AI as a super smart assistant. It can process what we already know, analyze it faster than we ever could, and even suggest improvements. But the initial spark, the crazy, mold-breaking idea, that's a human gift. AI can innovate within the lines, but humans are the ones who draw outside of them. And that's why, in this category, humans still win. In the end, AI excels at data-driven tasks and processing power, but humans lead the way in creativity, emotional depth, and moral reasoning. The future will likely be a partnership between AI and humans, where both collaborate to achieve things we could never do alone. AGI might not exist yet, but when it does, the world could change forever. Until then, humans still have the upper hand in the areas that truly matter. What do you think? Should AI become more human, or is it fine the way it is? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more AI content, especially if you're curious about how to use AI to become a profitable stock trader. Check out my next video.